We're still busy, huh?
We're still busy.
Ah, okay. So we back. Yeah.
We're back. It only took us 2.5 hours to set up. Not too bad.
Technical difficulties.
Guys, we are back. Hopefully with the best sound so far. In a new venue. Mile Zero, CrossFit Mile Zero?
It's CrossFit, yeah.
CrossFit Mile Zero.
Your favorite sport, so.
My favorite sport. Well, we're not going to go back to that. I think we already discussed that.
Well, I do.
I just fucked money up on the rings. Maybe a little bit. Were you in the bathroom?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was trying to do a flip and didn't land it.
Okay.
So this knee hurts. we'll be all right. Anyway, we took a little break. Life happened. We couldn't do it outside on the balcony anymore. The view was great. But everything else sucked.
Yeah, the weather was not good.
The weather didn't help us. Key West is beautiful. It gets windy at times. Yeah. Usually, whenever we had time to actually shoot a podcast. So the weather didn't work. It was almost impossible to do the sound outside. Now we're here. Not the best acoustics, but well, I think we're going to be okay. This place is beautiful. I think it fits the podcast. We do have a new sponsor. No more Dwayne Johnson. We're going to have to go away from the fitness and tequila podcast.
Yeah, we switched up though, so yeah, exactly. We're hoping to get a new sponsor from a Fit 8, but as of now...
Yeah, we're deciding between Celsius and Fit 8, so Fit 8 it is. So, cheers.
Cheers to Fit 8.
Cheers
to Fit Life.
And
cheers to CrossFit.
Cheers to recovery. Guys, it is now 10 o'clock at night, and I have to wake up at 4:30. So this just shows you how much we want it.
Yeah, exactly.
We showed up today, set up the microphone, and I realized we've been doing it wrong the whole time. So hopefully now the sound sounds okay.
Yeah, if you cannot hear us, then I don't know. We're gonna probably put some subtitles. Yeah.
Well, the subtitles work on YouTube. They're automatic.
Are they?
Yeah.
I mean, people, they probably need them for me anyway because the mumble has a hell.
I'm hoping that the headphones issue is fixed because they only play on one headphone. I don't know. Some people told us that we only played on one.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's fixed. We'll see after today. So it is Friday.
We're so technologically savvy.
We will. I thought I was till this happened.
I thought I wasn't.
I know you're not. I'm the tech guy here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still having a problem to like turn on the clock here too.
You're the fit guy. I'm setting the whole thing up. So anyway,
I'll take it.
Hopefully the lighting, hopefully everything works. We'll see once it gets on the computer. It looks really good on the phone. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we took about 6 months break, maybe more.
Yeah, as we planned. Like it was a week and 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a little
short, shorter break. Yeah.
So we want to, I guess, not to put it all on once.
I don't think you want to talk about past 6 months though. I don't think no one wants to listen.
No, what we want to talk about is your past 6 months.
My past 6 months.
Because a lot happened.
Yeah, I'd say like the most impactful were the last 2 months, which I got married as first. So actually you were part of it big time too, because you had to sign the papers and stuff.
I was the best man.
Yeah, we took a great trip to Puerto Rico.
For the bachelor/bachelorette party.
Yeah, we went cheap with my wife, so we did both at the same time.
The trip was good, except everybody got sick. I think almost everybody got sick.
Well, you got everybody sick.
I got sick like the minute we landed. And I knew I was going to get sick because my kid was sick, then my wife was sick.
Right.
I just figured it was going to come, and the flight got the best out of me. So the minute we landed, I remember getting in the car from the car rental, and my legs got heavy. And I was just like, fuck, that's not good. And by the time we went to the place with the sketchy food, the Puerto Rican,
the pork cookout right by the highway.
The street pork.
Street pork, yeah.
Eddie and Beatty made it happen. So
yeah, What were
Thank you guys, but I don't think that got me sick. But I was really just surviving on Dayquil for a couple days, and then I got you sick.
Yeah, that's true. Though. Well, at least I got sick the very last day.
I mean, we just kind of self-medicated through. So I mean, we still made it work. I was able to function at least.
I still got a Puerto Rican ephedrine. I think like when you put it in your nose, about to like you feel like someone blew your brain.
When you go to Puerto Rico, don't go to local pharmacies. I don't know what the fuck's in it. Don't use that stuff. Just go to regular CVS. They do have it. They do have Walgreens. Don't go to the local pharmacies because I don't know what's in it, but it.
I mean, like, yeah, exactly. You feel like
my airwaves are still clear right now to this day. This is like 3 months later.
I just look at it, I think I got PTSD, you know. But other than that, it was a great trip. We had so much fun. Spent a couple days. First day we got to shoot some hoops in a Carmelo Anthony court. Yeah, he brought the young fresh legs back into life.
Yeah.
Got some dunks.
Yeah, I got some dunks in, and then I couldn't walk for about 8 hours. Walking up the stairs kind of sucked, but you know, that's why I don't play basketball anymore.
Right.
These guys don't work.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that was one of the highlights. After that, it was
fast forward. You got married.
Yeah.
At the beach.
Yeah.
And then you guys took a super sketchy flight to Miami. Was it sketchy or?
I don't think so. No. Actually, yeah, a buddy of ours, he has a little Cessna plane right on the marathon. I don't think it was sketchy. It was just a small plane which basically fits, I believe, 4 people total. So with you, nobody else.
So you got like a private jet. Don't call it a fucking small plane. Private jet.
Private jet. Exactly.
Private jet with propellers, not jets, but private prop.
Yeah, it felt like it though. Honestly, when we were leaving, when we were landing in Fort Lauderdale. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like this private airport which they gave us like a free card to use for like a whole day and stuff. So it was nice. Awesome. Yeah, then we spent 2 days in Miami, and after that got back and basically got back to new life completely. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened since then.
But did it really change though?
What?
Like since you got married, like anything
in
life really changed? Not
like for 2 hours? Nah, man.
For the 2 of you?
I just got yelled way more often. No, I'm kidding. No, she's great. My wife, Malika. Yeah. Not other than that, nothing. You're just wearing this little
I think
thing on
ultimately,
your finger and
we don't really make the final decisions. Period. So.
Nothing. I mean, maybe it's a good thing though.
It is a good thing because I think me and you both need supervision.
That's true. Yeah. Got the.
I'm so much better off.
You get a short change.
Yeah. So much better off. My wife made me a better person for sure.
Exactly.
So.
So marriage first, then basically I guess I was getting ready for a first individual competition for a while before, but after marriage basically it's to just the final turn. So just start focusing on that, and made it happen. So first time ever I competed myself. If you don't believe it, I do have a proof here.
So what was the competition?
CrossFit.
Well, yeah, I get that. But all right. Well, people don't know where it was.
It's called Atlantic Coast. Actually, I just got to wear the T-shirt too. I got a T-shirt.
It's coincidence. He wasn't ready for it. He just wears that all the time.
Yeah, flexing with the 56 spot I took out of 120. So it didn't feel that bad. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was my first ever individual competition. It's definitely feeling way different than what we did together or with other guys, Tim and Derek, the year before this one. Definitely different mindset, just going there by yourself and trying to get the best out of you.
I couldn't even imagine doing it by myself. I'll leave like halfway through.
It was
I wouldn't even tell anybody. I'd just be like.
To be honest, like I thought it was going to be way harder to doing it than it actually was, but also probably because the preparation was this year way better and way more, straight to the point. I don't know, I had a great time. Actually, the only thing, like you kind of feel that you're doing everything by yourself, but to be honest, the entire weekend I had the great guys running around me, so we had a blast competing against each other, but also kind of going through the whole weekend. We had a great crew from CrossFit Mile Zero. one of my best friends slash coaches. He got me ready for that real well. He competed too. Had a great event. Head coach of Mile Zero. She placed actually 6th, so she was definitely beasting up there.
Naomi?
Yeah, Naomi.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
But she basically the whole.
I mean, I saw
past
some
half a
pictures.
year,
She's a beast.
she was smoking it, exactly. Then it was 2 girls teams. They were killing it too. 1 boys team from basically Puerto Rican kids. They were super fun to watch and put a great work in too. So yeah, like in general, we had a great weekend as a CrossFit Mile Zero or Kivas people. All the support crew, my wife, other guys, supporting their better halves. Yeah, it was a blast, to be honest. I can wait to get back stronger, better, fitter, hopefully next year. And yeah.
So that's the next competition you want to do, like same thing? You want to take a year
I don't
off,
think
or
so.
you
I
want to
think,
do Wadapalooza?
I think I'll try to qualify for Wadapalooza, which is.
Oh, you have to qualify for that.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
So how does that work? How do you qualify for that?
Well, basically they release in September. They release a workout you gotta do. You get like 3 or 4 days to complete it. You gotta submit it through video, and then basically everybody does the same workout. It doesn't matter what's your fitness level or whatever division you think you're gonna be, but everybody does the same workout and based on your results, they're gonna put you in a division. But again, it's just only certain spots open for it, so it's definitely one of the toughest competitions to get into, unless you get like lucky after. They basically, they just certain amount of spots, I believe like 20. You can get through some like a wild card thing basically, and yeah, but I'll try. I'll try like push forward, fill my holes.
And that's this year, right? That's by the end of the year sometimes.
Well, it's in January,
Oh,
but
okay,
the qualifiers are in September.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see how they go. It's still enough time to push through, but yeah, I mean, next step, always the next step, right?
Yeah, staying young.
Try not to hurt yourself. Try to, yeah, exactly. Work on it. And what about you? How's your summer gonna look like? Going back home for a bit?
Going back home, actually flying a check on Monday, 3 days from now.
There you go.
I'm gonna take some time off. I'm off work. I'm still gonna try to work out from time to time, probably every other day. Not every day. I'm not really trying to work on vacation. But we do have a cool thing planned because we're gonna spend about a week in my hometown, go see my sister, and then we're gonna fly to Rome for a couple days.
Ooh.
I've never been. Sonia's never been. My wife's never been. So if you guys got any tips what to see, obviously there's a couple of things I know that I want to see.
Yeah.
I heard there's like a Colosseum, whatever.
Stuff like that, exactly.
Stuff like that,
yeah,
and there's maybe some statues or whatnot.
Exactly, and just crazy people and crazy traffic though. So yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to drive,
maybe see if I can maybe hang out with the Pope, see what happens.
You don't want to hang out with them though.
You don't want to hang out with him?
No.
No, maybe not. Maybe my kid does though.
Maybe he wants to. Yeah.
Going to Catholic school.
Yeah. Well, maybe the Pope wants to hang out with your kids.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. Then I guess we'll do a little bit of traveling around the country, just so we don't sit in my hometown for 3 weeks. Because not that it gets old. It's a lot to be at my mom's house for 3 weeks.
Right.
Put it that way. It's just.
Or just getting fucked up with old
She's so used to having her own her own schedule and her own peace and quiet, and so are we. Kind of just don't want to be independent, and it just doesn't work. So spending a week, then take a week off, and then do another week, I think will be the best. So hopefully on my flight over, I'll be able to edit this video. Hopefully there won't be not that many cuts, because I don't think we have said anything stupid yet. So
we'll see.
Maybe the editing won't even be that hard. So we'll see.
Right.
But
because we got it sober now, just with a Fit 8. So.
No, it's kind of lame, but
Don't say that. You're trying to get him sponsor, bro.
Well, the drink's not lame.
Yeah.
It's just, I kind of like my fitness and tequila podcast better.
Miss those days.
But we're trying to be athletes, so that just kind of works better.
It's part of the
well,
life.
Kory's definitely trying. I'm just an
Yeah.
Instagram athlete. I don't really want to compete in anything anymore. Somebody just asked me to play basketball again.
If I do, if you do,
Yeah, no,
general?
Tony, or no, Sane called me,
okay.
see if I wanted to play, and then like somebody now from the city is like, oh, we're putting a team together, and like I thought the league was already going on, but maybe not.
It's not a league though. They put some.
But no, I'm not playing basketball ever again. Please don't ask me, because I will probably say yes if you ask me enough, and I don't want to. I'm done.
And then me say no.
I don't want to play no more. Because in my head, I'm still so much better than I actually am, and it just fucks with my head. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, like in my head, I know what I need to do, but my legs don't want to listen.
Yeah, exactly.
And
But even like touch with the ball.
it's frustrating, and then you're like trying to run with kids that are 15, 18, 20 years younger. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they
I don't-
practice like every
I don't
day
want to do
and
that
stuff.
anymore.
Yeah.
But
Oh well. I'll do that for you.
you'll do it.
Yeah. Well, I got back to coaching, so actually I started.
Yeah, that's right.
Starting up new business, difficult, different culture. So yeah, we're gonna get some stuff. Hopefully some merch and hopefully some T-shirts going on stuff soon.
Yeah,
But
hopefully we'll
it's
be able
just-
to. Well, not we. You'll be able to put it out sometime soon. We'll probably try to introduce it on the next podcast.
Exactly.
Really gonna try to do it better this time. We're really gonna try to do it at least once every 2 weeks. Now we're gonna have to take 3 weeks break because I'm gonna be gone, and then your mom's gonna be here. But hopefully, even with your mom being here, we'll be able to shoot an episode here and there.
Yeah.
Maybe like I was even thinking maybe like doing like 2 back to back, but now we don't have time. So
Because we had technical difficulties.
we had technical difficulties.
6.5
I
months.
actually had to go back home, get different cables for the microphones, and then I had to actually good old Facebook worked because I posted on Facebook. Does anybody have this reduction? Because I needed that little iPhone thing to the old 3.5 millimeter jack, which who the fuck has it anymore?
Well, people have that,
people
but
have
they,
it.
yeah, but they don't have a Facebook anymore, so.
Yeah, well,
Or those people that
one of
have
my
it.
bosses did. Thank you, Joe. We appreciate you. Like you saved our life today, saved the podcast. And so the business, what are you doing again?
It's gonna be basically sport performance, basketball related. So concept would be basically basketball development coaching. So get the clients, the kids, and whoever's available and wanted to pursue their basketball dreams, let's say, or just get better. Trying to get them better, either on a basketball court or in a functional fitness portion, or both.
Yeah.
So definitely the key was
Summertime's definitely the time to do it.
exactly
No school, no nothing. I know most of our audience is probably people our age. Some of you have kids that are 12, 15 years old. That could be it. You know, if there's
or just some basketball dreams.
We'll definitely there'll probably be a link in description for his Instagram, his contact, and everything. And yeah.
It's all very fresh, to be honest. I just filed the LLC, just got approved. I'm just paying all my fees. So basically, wherever I go, whatever letter I open, it's just congratulations.
Congratulations on your business. Pay us money.
At least 100
No,
bucks
yeah.
or something, yeah. So, but it's all good. It's a part of the journey. So, but honestly, I never did anything like that in the United States, and basically not even back home when I was just mainly playing basketball. And if I had to do anything like that, I was actually my dad's thing to do.
I didn't even tell you I was offered a coaching job. Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah.
They're looking for coaches right now in
Everywhere, but not really a coaching job. But I was at my son's school, Basilica, for the high school team. I guess the coach left. They had some like prior D1 basketball player that,
Oh, yeah?
that,
Oh, well.
and Cubas is expensive. I guess he couldn't afford to live here on teacher/coach salary, so that's unfortunate, but he ended up leaving, and now the principal took over, and he's like, well, when you gonna come over and work with us? I'm like,
Well, actually,
I don't really have time for all that, you know. Between I need my days to be like 40 hours long, because like I don't.
Yeah.
Between my job, like 50 hours a week, then I coach little kids jiu-jitsu. It sounds better than it is. It's really not jiu-jitsu. It's very basic movements, and I'm not good at jiu-jitsu. I started going myself about 6-7 months ago.
You just started.
I started, and about 2 weeks ago, I had a really good session. I actually had a couple of submissions. Like, I was like, holy shit, I'm not just trying to die. This is great. So I was all motivated, right? Like, I'm thinking, like, I might still even make it to UFC. We'll see. I don't know what happens. Maybe a Clash of the Stars. I don't know if you guys know. But then the next week came, and no coaches showed up. One of the coaches got hurt, so he couldn't make it. So they're like, we'll just do an open mat. Open mat meaning we're just going to roll. So you do like 5-minute rounds, and I just got humbled.
Destroyed.
Over and over and over again. Because like all of those guys are, I think I'm the only white belt there. Everybody else is like advanced in this. And I'm really like trying my best not to get choked out. So really I just like play defense the whole time. And essentially, like I kind of learned a couple moves, like, okay, I can rest here, you turn on your side and you can breathe, as opposed to just like lay on your back and this guy showed up, he was probably heavier than me. I mean, he was just fucking massive. Then he got on top of me, I'm like, oh shit, this is what it feels like when I get on top of somebody. So, and he's Czech too, like, well, he kind of grew up here, Oliver Hudek. He's a firefighter for the county.
I tried it one time, and like everybody just pulling my neck down, like I cannot breathe the whole time. Like,
yeah, that's what it is. But once you start going, and then you get that one move in, and you're like, holy shit, this works.
Yeah.
And I think if I'm mediocre in that class, then I should probably be okay. Just like about like anywhere else. Like if anything happens anywhere else, I'd just be able to choke a motherfucker out.
Right, there you go. Yeah, I mean, definitely self-defense.
That's not my goal. I don't want to just be choking people out. But jiu-jitsu is great. It definitely helped my cardio. Helped my cardio a lot. Like it's like you're not gonna get the same cardio walking on a treadmill for 30 minutes if you're essentially fighting for your life for 5 minutes straight.
That's true.
Like, I don't have my watch on, but I guarantee you my heart rate's gonna be around like 180 some maybe.
Also like the fight, you know what I mean, like keep yourself
and
down.
Like even like I can see it on my runs, because the Wednesday we did our SWAT team physical test, and half a mile I was at 303 or something, which is not
half a mile.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not great, but I'm 300 pounds.
I mean,
you know?
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah.
So, and Jack Gruba, he was only like 6 seconds ahead of me. So, in his defense, he was kind of sick. But then we did like about 250-meter run with a gas mask, the 20-pound vest, and 2 25-pound kettlebells. And
like run with it?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. All right.
The mask had no filter, so that makes it a little easier. But still, like you have very
but like also the heat
restricted
index,
oxygen.
The heat index outside is like 115 too. So.
And I ran it in like 46 seconds, so not terrible. But also, like, you know, extra 50 pounds for me is a little different than extra 50 pounds for somebody that weighs 150 or 160.
Even just like running with a vest, it's just, I don't know if you guys ever did that, but it gives you like feeling that at some point someone's sitting on your chest the entire time. So.
And we did, and I guess the Jack was telling me that our vests are a little lighter than 20 pounds, because he said he did the 20-pound Murph, because I did the actual ballistic vest that we use, and it's probably lighter than 20 pounds. But the Murph, I was at 40. What did I send you? Like 47 minutes or something?
I guess
40 something like that in 40. It's like not terrible, but not great. But I don't know.
So how much were you fucking shit? No rep out of it.
Maybe the squats. The air squats. I'm not gonna lie. Probably about.
But all good. You guys did it, right? It's definitely one of the most challenging workouts put out there, and I skipped that this year because it was just prior to the competition. So if I do that, I knew it would destroy me for next 2-3 days. Because again, like if you do that, you're trying to push it hard. So I didn't want to risk any of that, and I was already dealing with a little bit back stuff, bad back. So all good. Maybe next year, maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, other than that, it's a great workout, great challenge of fitness, and also like just appreciate fallen hero.
Yeah. Lieutenant Murphy.
Right. But that's about that. Lieutenant Murphy. Murphy's over. So what's next? What is your next fitness goal? How the training looks like?
My training changed a lot recently. I started working with Artem, one of the coaches in Key West. I decided to kind of change the approach from online coaching to somebody a little more in person, somebody that will see me. Well, a guy sees me every day. I don't train with him every day, but I can kind of just, I see him every day. If I have any questions, I can ask. And I went from my regular push-pull legs to actually the bro split. So I'm just doing like chest day, arm day, back day, leg day. Legs once a week. I kind of like it, but the way we're doing it right now is
6 hours.
It's not 6 hours. It's about an hour and a half. But first couple, I was throwing up. Like every time I worked out with him, I threw up. It's just one of those, like I went from like 8 to 10 reps to like 12 to 15. And it's kind of like just hard to explain it, but it's like, for example, like you do squats, you go all the way down as low as you can go, and then only about 80% up. You don't ever like straighten up, right? So you have this like constant tension, and you really like you burn your stamina, like you burn your muscles, like it burns like 8 reps in.
Yeah.
And I don't know. These motherfuckers don't want to grow. I don't know. I'm just getting more veins, like not size. But the other day I was like checking my hamstring and there's like fucking like veins all over the fucking place. But so I completely changed my approach. I like it for now. See what happens. Trust the process.
Right.
And my diet stayed about the same. I kind of like just play with the carbs, and I think overall, I'll send you the pictures. I mean, like just the year and a half difference.
Progress.
Yeah, definitely. Like you can see it. You can see a difference. Like if I can tell you guys one thing, you don't have to take pictures every day. Please don't post pictures every day of your fucking progress, because nobody else sees it. No, you don't even see it. But take pictures for yourself every couple months. Look at it and be like, okay, well, I see it. Like, I don't know, my shoulders got bigger, my chest got bigger, a little more defined abs or something. And that's in a way motivation. Like when I saw those pictures, I was just like, holy shit, like I'm actually like doing something. So that helps. I've been a little more stricter with my diet, but at the same time, I'm still not 100%. Like, I don't know if I'm probably not even. I like to say 80, but probably not even 80.
I mean, you're never gonna
maybe like I don't know, like it might be 80%. Like you can only eat chicken and rice and broccoli so often, and every now and then I'll switch it up for a steak or something or fish, but then sometimes I want to eat a whole pizza, and I do that. Like after
I'm scared of that.
my thing is ice cream too.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, not for some reason. That's obvious reason. Everybody fucking loves ice cream, so ice cream's a thing.
My wife doesn't.
She doesn't like ice cream.
No, she doesn't eat any sweets. It's crazy. Yeah, she grew up like her mom used to have an ice cream shop, so basically it's kind of like since then she can't even smell it. So it's a good thing though, we don't have to share.
Yeah, but I mean, like I'm not gonna not buy Haagen-Dazs ice cream if it's buy one get one.
There you go.
I don't want to lose money on it.
Me neither.
If
kill them both.
Like if something's buy one get one and you don't buy it, you're losing money. Because
that's how it works. Yeah. Okay.
That's how it works. Girl math.
Same.
You ever seen those videos? Like if you buy it for cash, it's free because it never left your bank account.
It's a good logic though. Yeah, we gotta cut it off because we're gonna get sued for this one or something.
No, we're not gonna get sued.
Yeah.
But yeah, so diet's the hardest part. Having a little kid in the house doesn't help because whenever like I try to cut my carbs down, like I'll be all like, "Fuck, I'm hungry," and then
you find stuff.
You find like cookies and gummies and this. And then those Uncrustables, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Fucking love those things.
I don't buy those though, but actually I was like a sugar attack yesterday. I was like, I need something sweet. So I killed like a half a pack of those, little chocolate chips for, like when you bake and you put in a cook. Yeah. So I just like killed a half of the bag. Malika's like, there's no way you can find anything because we kind of, cut it off too past couple months. And she's like, there's no way you can find anything sweet. I was like,
I'm gonna find something.
Let me see.
Yeah, but there's always something sweet in the house. Like for us, like there's always something.
You got a baby then for sure. But
Mame, we got a student's got pečeť now. Somebody brought us from Czech. Every time, like I guarantee you, by the time when we come back, or either me or Sonia when we come back, because I'm coming back a little earlier. There's gonna be a lot of fucking chocolate in the house.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, everybody knows Sonia likes Margotka and students got pečeť.
So even my mom sent me like
so
that's
what we're bringing.
Yeah.
That's about it. Like about 20 chocolate bars and Margotkas.
And a few bottles.
And a few bottles of.
There you go. Of a Fit 8.
Fit 8. It always feels so weird because I'm always bringing Slivovica in a plastic bottle.
Okay. You forget about it and you're like,
no, not really, but it just looks worse than it is. Like you put in your backpack, and there's like 3 plastic bottles, no label, just like bunch of fluid that they're gonna look at like, fuck is this? Like why is this in this guy's backpack? It's
sketchy.
Not backpack, but no, definitely not backpack.
Yeah. Actually, I had a teammate like that, and he sometimes he switches water bottles, and he brought it to the game. It was actually a national team game too, like I don't know, some juniors, and he thought it was a water, so he switched that, and he first thing he opened it, he took a sip and and
threw up.
He was threw up, but obviously made a face that it's not water. So yeah, he's like, fuck man, I didn't take the stuff I wanted. And there's another guy, he's like, what is that? And he's like, well, it's this moonshine thing. And he's like, I'll take it. And he was sipping on it on the bench the entire time. Because by the end of the game, it was like, shh.
I don't know.
European stuff.
I couldn't do it. I know some people used to smoke before they come to practice and whatnot. I could never.
Well, the Serbian thing, yeah, they were smoking in the bathroom in the halftime. So, yeah. Well, I mean.
Serbians are different fucking animals too.
Yeah. Luka right now is 0-3 in the finals. Maybe not after today, but he was 0-3 after they took his beer away. It's like, don't take away beer from a Serbian.
No. What was the guy's name?
Mike Finley.
Mike Finley took his beer.
Yeah. GM. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the VP of basketball operations for Dallas or something, and like, no, don't take his beer. Don't take his beer away after fucking winning the conference finals.
Exactly right.
Like he's not getting fucked up. Like, what is it? Was it for cameras? Or like, why did he do that?
He like shrug it off, but yeah.
He's like, oh, whatever.
Since then he's like,
I got like 6 more in the cooler. I don't care.
I'll go back to Europe. I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that about does it. We're happy to be back.
New location.
100% new location. CrossFit Mile Zero. Thank you guys. Thank you, Jeff. We are probably going to be able to shoot here
way more often.
Way more often. Definitely a better location. I hope it sounds a lot better. I won't see it till I get it on the computer, but I hope it sounds a lot better. And we got 2 more mics, so we'll be able to maybe get a guest in here and there.
Be great, yeah. That's like actually was one of those.
Because we can only talk about ourselves so much, like it's just.
Right, and who the fuck want to listen?
Yeah,
to
like we just covered like 6 months of our lives in like an hour, not even.
Yeah, so 6 months break is over. We
6
back.
months break is over. All Pain No Gain podcast, episode 3.
Or, yeah, 3.
Episode 3 or 1.1.
1.20.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a little break.
About 2 weeks and 6
about
months.
3 weeks, because I'm going to check. But by the time this really goes up, I'm in check. If you guys are watching in check, hit me up. I'm probably gonna have a bunch of free time, and I'm looking for things to do. I'm gonna translate. No, a lot of people in Czech will actually watched it. Like, did anybody reach out to you from Czech?
Oh, yeah.
A couple, yeah. So they watched it.
There you go.
So
thank you for
this
watching.
video will be out probably Tuesday. I'm gonna try to like put it all together on the flight, and I'm gonna end it at that.
Thank you for watching, guys. If you made it all the way here.
Little shameless plug.
What is that?
For your supplements needs, redcon1.com. Big Mike 20. Use the code Big Mike 20 for your 20% off. Yeah. I don't think I need to no further introduction needed, right? For Redcon 1. I think everybody in the States knows. People in Europe, I'm sorry, you out of luck, because I don't think it's sold.
Click on the link and
click on the link. It'll be in the description. Big Mike 20 again. One way to support me, support the podcast, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Cheers. Killed it.
Cheers with Fide.
You got another one in the books.
Don't get too drunk with that thing.